So I took another break, obviously. So if you, I mean, I say obviously, that's assuming you're watching these like as they come out. So we are returning to North Window. I almost said North Castle, but I'm sure it's North Window. Victor is declaring that he's going to go kill Necklord. Obviously, that's what he's here for. And I mean, Victor does other stuff. I say that's why he's here for. But yeah, I missed time because I just went on vacation and my son just started a new daycare, which means while I was working, I had to keep an eye on him, so wasn't really getting full breaks in because I usually make this in my lunch break. And on top of that, I started watching My Hero Academia, so that's obviously I got my hands full. So just picked up a fire rune. It's pretty sweet. This castle's weird because you're getting the layout. Spoiler alert. You're getting the layout of your future castle. And it's not exactly the same, like once you actually have it. Oh, whoa, I almost gave that to Freed. Barf. It's not worth much, but still, I don't want him to have anything. The other thing is there's so few battles in this castle for some reason. Like, I'm getting in this one, and I would guess that I'll be in 3 more until I get to the boss. Let's keep a count on that. See how close I get. Suck it, Freed. Never mind. I guess I like Freed more than I like the zombie, so that's as far as I'll go. All right, these are still decent experience points for everyone on the left and right. Obviously, I'm still pretty beefed up on levels when it comes to Nanami and Nick Cage. Yeah, so this, for example, they're going to do a lot of renovation here and here. This is, I guess the western part of the castle is just almost ripped down and rebuilt. Whoa. Sorry. If you can't tell, I don't have like a normal thumb pad. I'm using the screen. Dang it. God dang it, Bobby. So I'm sorry if I've brought this up before, but I do this over so many months, it's easy to forget if I'm repeating information. I saw someone got a tattoo on Reddit in the King of the Hill group, and it says, "God damn it, Bobby." And Hank never says, "God damn it, Bobby." There's actually people were debating if he ever says, "God damn it," period. And if he does, it's going to be for Dale. He's not going to say that to Bobby. I've been told by a lot of people that I do like the perfect Hank Hill impression, but I'm critical of it. There's like things I can say where it sounds great, but other times, like if I try like a longer sentence, I'm like, I hear cracks, I hear flaws. This part's completely different from the future castle. I know one of these has like a little treasure down here. I think it's this next room. Oh, sort of. It's a little off to the side. Necklace. There's so few people in this game that can wear a necklace, which is weird. Fine. I'm so hard on him. Not like I have a hard on for him. That's not for him. Not once, not never. Anyone remember that video? It's some guy. So I heard that he did drugs and locked himself in a closet. But I also heard that. Anyways, it's animated to a gecko just like going off, like saying random bullshit. And it's all just a series of non-sequenters. You know, I predicted 3. It wasn't even 3. I got in that one fight and that was it. Anyway. Yeah, this guy is just saying like, whose chair is this? Not my chair. Not my chair, not my problem. That's what I say. Something along those lines. All right. I mentioned in my last video that I put... Oh, Necklord's like, hey, you got the Star Dragon Sword. Good for you. And the Marley boy. And he's still confident. He's like, you snuck up on me during my organ lessons. I almost said piano, but I'm so glad I said organ because that's what it is. And it's just a funny instrument. Obviously, I go on bank information a lot because like probably a 10th of these videos, it's like, you logged out to your bank. All right. I guess that's not a lot. Anyways, Victor and the Marley boy are talking shit, saying it's time to die, vampire. And Necklord's like, yeah, you know what? I want you to meet someone. Which doesn't really make sense because in theory, this is his ex-girlfriend or whatever. Is it an ex-girlfriend if they die? Like, it's not your girlfriend anymore, but it's not like you broke up. It's not like you're a widow. And he's got her talking like a puppet. You know, I do wonder if his hand is like up her back. Because she's a shell of a human. She looks pretty fresh-faced. Fresh-faced. So, yeah, he's like, hand over the sword, you jack off. And Victor's playing it cool. He's checking her pulse. I imagine maybe he's just grabbing a hooter. That would let you know. It's weird that the Star Dragon Sword says do whatever you like. If you grab a hooter, you could tell if it's like a dead or undead. And I've never grabbed a dead lady's hooter, but I think that they wouldn't feel as nice. I'm just going to say it. Victor says he knows that someone's dead. They're dead. He's not going to be fooled. So that'd be crazy if he was wrong and just blood gushes everywhere and he just kept her hostage for a long time. All right, this part's kind of funny. Let's go, Nick Cage. We've got to destroy him. And he says, careful how you talk to me. I'm not going to do that, though. I've made it clear Nanami's my girl. In like a brotherly way. I'm not trying to put on like a Pornhub thing. I guess in porn, like family stuff is super popular, which is really gross. Like I guess it's more to say it's super mainstream. Like people talk about it. Like there's a joke on Reddit where people are like, step brother, what are you doing? Or something gross like that. All right, my only rune here is still just the bright shield. I'll go ahead and do a family attack. And I was waiting on this one for this boss. I didn't want to use it on the Star Dragon Sword. Not to knock the Star Dragon Sword as an opponent, but this is specialized for the undead, and the Star Dragon Sword is... I mean, he's not alive, but he's not undead. He's inorganic? I don't know. Oh, man. So I knew that everyone wasn't super healthy, and I don't like using my rune until, I don't want to say until I need to, but I just don't want to be wasteful with it. Oh man, almost 1200. And Freed's over here doing like 80. That's pretty good. No, but in particular, when I talk about not wanting to waste any moves with my rune, in particular, like it's great to use Battle Oath early on because like if Victor is enraged, that's going to be pretty great. I'm going to go ahead and do Scolding. It's only 30, which is so weird because it only attacks one enemy. I don't think she has. Yeah, she's just holding medicine. So this is an undead opponent. I'm hoping he does at least 100 because obviously he did about 4 times what he was expected with, I don't know, was it Charm Arrow, something like that? Or is Charm Arrow the one I'm about to use? We'll see. All right, Victor got enraged. That's what I really wanted. Everyone else is kind of a bonus. 162. That's pretty solid, but also like his rage attack might be about the same, so we'll see. Oh, 90. You weren't even enraged. Good job, dude. I'm just gonna always be mean to Freed. Let's have you keep Victor alive. That's your greatest asset. I might as well unite because, you know, as long as Freed doesn't get targeted, everyone should survive. I'm not worried about Victor going down, like, because he's getting the medicine, which should happen after this. Wait a second, you're telling me she's furious, but also like laughing and reading a book and eating a snack and drinking tea? I call malarkey. Oh man. So I might have 2 folks go down here because he's going to get 2 attacks. All right, sweet. That's like the best case scenario. Because it's only going to do like 30. Oh, 61. All right. Not too shabby. Obviously, with Khan, it's still in my best interest to do that Charm Arrow attack. I could do Battle Oath again, but it's not super important. Like, I'll be all right without it, I guess, is my thing. In this battle, if I goof up somehow and it goes longer than I expected, then I'm going to wish I still had a Battle Oath. Because that was healing 200 to Victor, whereas this is 163, looks like, tops. Okay, yeah, if he does another group attack, I'll just have to use that again. Hope that's not the case. I didn't see how much Nanami did with her attack. Yeah, I'll see it. I mean, she's like the fastest in my group, so it must have happened. 162, yeah, I'm going to stick with that, even though I'm wasting his fury. Oh, Victor calmed down out of everybody? All right. Let's play it safe and do another Great Blessing, just because I don't need Victor dying. And I'll just get in the extra little damage from compared to his regular bonk that he does. That would be cool with Khan if he, like, they just add a little, like, instead of a whack whack noise, he says bonk. I don't know why that would be cool, but I don't hear anyone objecting. All right, sweet. That's way weaker than his fire breath attack. Well, I guess it depends on who you're hitting. I think that's a matter of like magic defense versus regular defense. Like, obviously, Ely doesn't have the best regular defense. So, freed. Let's have everyone that is close-ish to dying. Go ahead and unite. Close-ish to dying can heal themselves. Luckily, Khan is still pretty healthy. I mean, triple digits for his health. That's good. And I need him alive because he has the only rune in the game that lets you revive. Oh, I was actually going to predict that Victor finishes him. Well, that was kind of a waste. Because they're not like in imminent danger anymore. That spider's name was Fraser, by the way. Down goes Fraser. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. That was weird. It's a famous fight call when Joe Frazier lost to... I don't know boxing. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. I'm sure it was a famous fight, though. I think he fought Muhammad Ali, and that's when he said it. All right, so they're like, well, I guess let's just go back to South Window. And Khan is like, that sounds nice, but see you later. I'm here for the Necklord killing. I'm not here for the camaraderie. So if you guys are doing side quests, that's not for me. And then let's head to South Window, unless South Window comes to us. So just quick, what happened? Where is everyone? South Window has fallen to Highland. What did you say? Like, what did you think he said? South. I don't have a joke lined up for that. I don't know why I'm trying to. All right, so Grandmire was killed by Solon G, and Freed Y is devastated. I don't know if it's because he hates Solon G or because he likes Grandmire being alive, but either way, he's not happy about the death. All right, so yeah, right after we left, there was an attack. And I've never thought of this, but I wonder if you like leave and then do the Cave of the Wind quest and come back, what happens? Like if they're like, nope, sorry, blocked by soldiers. So Lord Grandmire completely surrendered, and then his head was hanging from the castle gate. Yeah, Flick managed to escape with women and children, which you might be like, oh, coward, but like, what is he supposed to do? Kill the Highland army on his own? No, it's more important that Flick escapes and is a general going forward. All right, so my South Window. All right, so at this point, we're kind of like running out of options. They didn't bother to say like, hey, we are, let's make this our temporary headquarters. Well, this room makes pretty good HQ, right? No one has any ideas. You can say, let's run away, or there must be a way. Whenever you run away, know there must be a way. Huh? New catchphrase? No? I didn't think so. All right, so Ely's like, what's wrong with you? Don't run away, you punks. Who knows what would have happened in this video game and in the world of Suikoden if Ely didn't like yell at everyone just now. So everyone's saying like we have no chance, and Apple's like, listen, that's exactly how strategy works. We have to have a strategy. And they're like, well, that sounds hard. Apple admits that she is not up to the job. We need to go to Radit Town and find a man named Shu. Sounds like a Mother Goose thing. All right, and Apple acknowledges like Shu is a greater strategist than she is. To be in Apple's defense, like they were surrounded by the entirety of the Highland Army. It's not like, oh, you failed, Shu. That was just like a pure loss. Like I think Shu in that same situation, best case scenario, he would have scouted a little better and said, we need to run, because no one was going to take out the Southern Army that was the White Wolf Elite Brigade. So let's go get Shu. Oh yeah, I was just worrying about Pelica. That sounds it sounds stupid, because like I should be worried about who's gonna watch the child as a father. All right, and I've got the option to add people, and I'm not gonna do it. I think I can recruit on the way there, but I'm not sure. There might be no one to pick up at this point. So used to there being an elevator here. Spoiler alert, you can get an elevator later in the game. I think when you're going down one flight, though, it's not worth it. So yeah, they did, you know, they just had this emergency meeting about, oh, what do we do? But they also cleared out boulders before they had this emergency meeting. A little bit preposterous. And, you know, who knows? This probably wasn't as immaculate. I'm going to guess that. All right, and we set up a tavern, the most important thing. That's, it's like 20% joking. It's a little bit crazy to set up a tavern before an emergency meeting, but it is important. All right, so I'm not worried about anything happening to Nick Cage and Nanami. That's part of why I was like, nah, just the two of them's fine. In fact, it gives, even though they're like 2-on-3 and probably going to be 2-on-6 situations, there's going to be a lot of like let them go situations. This blacksmith is like the most important blacksmith in the game. And it's another one of those like, what would the world of Suikoden be like if he wasn't here? But yeah, he sucks right now. He can't do anything for me. But he levels up throughout the game, and that's like the blacksmith character in this game is. He's just like a last minute, oh, if you want the ultimate level up of your weapons. But otherwise, he's like kind of a bust. I think they fucked up with that character. All right, saving it here, even though I don't usually save. Just because I've got the app save option. And thinking over this town, there's no one I can recruit right now. And I can't get in South Window. There's no one I can recruit there. So yeah, this is not a recruit time. This is strictly a, oh, you're going to make me run. Whoa. Well, in that case, I'm going to slaughter all these squirrels. Yeah, anyways. Hey, you got a hit in. Good job, guys. Now you're all in big, big trouble. All right, I was going to say, one of you has to do a double hit. Otherwise, I'm doing 3 rounds on these goobers, which are effectively just getting me potch and a vase. Oh, no, I can't give up on this. I got to throw away another item. There's a character later. I need to sell stuff. There's a character later, and he is an appraiser person, and you need a mystery vase that you find in the area. It might seem stupid to throw away the necklace. In fact, I already regret it, just because I could have sold it for more, because I'm going to sell all this stuff. But it's only kobolds and bird people that can use those. I can't remember what their real term is, but bird people works. So I'm going to do this one last exciting thing, which is to sell stuff that I was about to sell. Like, I feel stupid because I could have sold... The boots are going to sell for like 300 or something, 400. Whereas the necklace, I think, would have sold for like 5,000. Oopsie doodle. I hate this one. It's... Well, no, I don't. I need to put it on someone, though. It's taking up precious cargo space. Feathered hats. I'll keep one. Someone might join me with no hat, period. Alright. Well, that didn't clear up a lot of space. I've still got... Yeah, I've got a couple spots left. Alright, and on that note, I'm going to stop there and resume probably later this week.